Ciao! Vorresti migliorare il tuo livello di inglese? Se la risposta è sì, sei capitato nel video giusto. Infatti ad oggi sappiamo l'importanza che ha la lingua inglese nella nostra vita, sia a livello scolastico che universitario che lavorativo. E proprio per questo ogni mese Zainetto Verde offre una lezione gratuita di inglese con dei docenti madrelingua. In questa lezione di gennaio il tema è Phrasal Verbs and New Year Resolution, con il docente Jonathan Spalton. Queste lezioni sono sempre realizzate in collaborazione con l'International House of London. Utilizza questi contenuti per poter migliorare il tuo livello di inglese e poter sfruttare questa fantastica lingua in una delle esperienze firmate Zainetto Verde. Ti consiglio di visitare il sito di Zainetto Verde e soprattutto di iscriverti al nostro canale YouTube, dove troverai ogni mese una nuova lezione di pillole d'inglese e tanto altro.
Hello. This is a session all about New Year's resolutions, and we're going to be looking at some vocabulary, specifically phrasal verbs. My name is Jonathan Spalton from International House London. Welcome. Okay. So, often at the end of the year, when it comes to December, people think about how they are feeling about the year. They think back what's happened, maybe what's happened in their personal lives, in their social lives, in their academic lives, school lives, professional lives, maybe their hobbies and passions, whether that's music, arts, sports, travel, all of the things that have happened to us, and we perhaps reflect on our achievements. Okay, so when I think for myself, I don't have to think very long, because this year I had a baby with my partner, a little girl called Sophie that arrived in July. So that has been the biggest change and the biggest achievement this year, and certainly staying awake and keeping Sophie alive until now is a big achievement for us. Okay, so I would like you to pause the video, take 2 minutes and think about what are the big things or big changes or achievements that have happened to you in 2022. Okay, so you can pause and take some notes now. Okay. So I hope 2022 has been a good year for you. I hope there has been a lot of things that you can record, a lot of things that you can write down, okay, that you're feeling positive about. Okay, perhaps if you've got a partner, this would be a great time to talk to them about your list. And do you have anything that's the same, anything in common with each other, or are they very, very different?
Stai trovando questo video utile e interessante? Lascia un mi piace qui sotto.
So another thing people often do at the beginning of a new year is to set new goals, and we call these New Year's resolutions. These are maybe the promises we make to improve or to do things better. Okay, so some people obviously think about health and fitness, whether that's exercise, whether that's eating more healthy foods or eating less unhealthy foods. For some people, that's about saving money, getting a new job, something that they're working towards. Some people, that might be about learning a new language or improving an old language. That might be English, of course, but it might be Japanese, Swedish, German, you know, lots of languages out there that you might want to learn. Or it might be about changing habits, okay? Maybe you spend too much time on your phone, or spend too much time on computer games, or maybe you don't spend enough time. You want to improve your top score in your favorite game or something like that. So I want you to pause the video again, and this time take 2 minutes and think about what do you want to achieve next year. Okay, so what do you want to improve or develop in the 12 months ahead? So pause the video now. Okay, so let's have a look again. If you're with a partner, you might you can compare with them and see what's similar, what's different. And it's useful to think maybe, will you be able to stick to your New Year's resolutions, or will you give up? Okay, if we stick to a resolution or stick to a promise, it means we continue to do it, we keep doing it. So for example, for me, after baby Sophie arrived, all of my sports, my exercise, it went meow. Okay, so I really want to get back, get fit again next year. I want to go swimming more. So in the past, I used to swim 2 or 3 times every week. This year, maybe once a month, twice a month. So next year, I want to try and swim every week. Again, that's my aim, but it will be difficult because I don't have a lot of time. So I hope I can stick to swimming every week. Yeah, I hope I don't give up. Yeah, I hope I don't quit or stop doing it.
Stai trovando questo video utile e interessante? Lascia un mi piace qui sotto.
Okay. So let's have a look. These are my little brother's New Year's resolutions. Okay. I want you to read his text. Give yourself 2 minutes and then decide, are your resolutions the same or different? Okay. So you can pause the video now and give yourself 2 minutes to read. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at what my brother's put. He wants to cut down on junk food. Okay, so that's I'm not too worried about this. I don't need to cut down on junk food. I have quite a healthy diet, and I already prepare all my own meals at home because it's cheaper and it's healthier. Okay, I don't smoke, so I don't need to give up smoking. Not a problem for me. I don't want to take up a new hobby, but I want to take up an old hobby again. Yeah, so I want to really start swimming again properly. That would be good for me. Okay, and then saving money. Yeah, this I think is probably true for everybody. I don't spend much money on my clothes and shoes, but I need to spend a lot of money on baby clothes. Not baby shoes yet. She's too small. Okay. And then my brother wants to put aside some money for a PlayStation 5. Well, I don't want a PlayStation 5, but a new guitar would be nice. That would be very nice. Maybe next year, maybe for my birthday, maybe. And seek out a new job. Well, that's always good, isn't it? I mean, teaching, terrible job. The pay is terrible. Okay, maybe I should change jobs as well, like my brother. Okay, and then finally, I want to fall for somebody, go on a romantic trip to Paris. So I think my partner would be very upset if I fell for somebody else and went to Paris without her. So maybe we could go to Paris together, but I think with Sophie, I don't know if it would be very romantic. Okay. So here are some of the phrasal verbs that were in that text. We've got take up, give up, seek out, fall for, save up for, put aside, cut down on. Okay, I want you to take a minute. Can you match the pictures here with these phrasal verbs? Don't look back at the text. Okay, see if you can do it from memory. Okay, so pause the video now. Okay, let's check together. Okay, so what about this top left, this junk food? Okay, so this was cut down on. Okay, so cut down on means reduce. Okay, it doesn't mean stop, it means reduce. So if I cut down on McDonald's, I don't stop eating McDonald's, but I reduce the number of McDonald's I eat. Okay. Okay, what about hobbies? Which one do we look with hobbies? Okay, it's the first one, take up. So take up a hobby, it means to begin or to start a new hobby. Yeah, so take up cycling, take up photography, take up a new language, yeah, etc. Okay, at the top here we've got this smoking. Okay, so this one was give up. Now give up does mean stop, yeah, or quit. So to give up smoking is to stop completely. I could say cut down smoking, okay, and reduce the number of cigarettes every day, but give up is total, cut down, reduce a little bit. Okay. This picture, new job, that is seek out. Yeah, so seek out, another phrasal verb, very similar, look for. Yeah, so look for a new job, seek out a new job, try and find a new job. Okay. And then we've got the romance at the bottom. This was fall for someone. Yeah, so to fall for someone means that it's the beginning when you start to fall in love, when you have the new feelings for somebody. Yeah, so you can fall for a new person. Yeah, okay. And then we've got this person dreaming of the PS5 here. Okay, so they want to save up for a PlayStation. Yeah, so you can save up is when you specifically you want to buy something. Yeah, so you might save up for, I want to save up for a new guitar. Yeah, I think some people want to save up for, you know, games console. You might want to save up for a new pair of trainers. Yeah, or save up for a new jacket, maybe something like that. This is a little bit different from the last picture, which is set, put aside. Yeah, so to put aside, it's when you're saving money. Yeah, you're not spending the money, but you don't necessarily have one idea what you want to buy. Okay, so save up for something. I want to buy this. Put aside money is just in case. I don't know what I want to buy yet. Okay, I'm just being careful with my money. Okay, let's move on.
Stai trovando questo video utile e interessante? Lascia un mi piace qui sotto.
Okay, so here we've got, you know, cut down on junk food. You might also cut down, maybe have a think, pause the video, and can you think of other examples when we could use these phrasal verbs? Okay, so for example, cut down on junk food. What else can we cut down on? You might cut down on sugar. Yeah, so if you have sugar in your coffee, maybe you need to reduce the amount of sugar. You might cut down on McDonald's. You might cut down on the amount of time you spend on your phone. Yeah, you might cut down on TikTok. Yeah, so for each of these, just spend a minute. Can you write down some more examples? So pause the video. Okay, let's have a look. What else have we got? So take up. We obviously take up a new hobby, take up an instrument, maybe take up the saxophone, take up the guitar, take up the piano. You could take up a language. Yeah, take up French, take up German, take up Chinese. Yeah. Give up. We could give up smoking. You could, if you're feeling very brave, you could give up your phone. But I think most people don't want to do that. Seek out, yeah, you could seek out a job, seek out new opportunities, yeah. You could seek out new friends or new partners, yeah. You can use that. Fall for really only has one meaning, and it's the romantic meaning. So fall for somebody, or you can fall for a name, yeah. So fall for Christopher, fall for Jenny, fall for Michael. Yeah, put money aside. Yeah, I don't know that we really put anything else aside. If you're saving things or don't want to use it, you can put things aside. And then obviously save up for is what do you want to buy? Yeah, so save up for a jacket, save up for a new pair of shoes, save up for a new bag. Yeah, things like that.
Stai trovando questo video utile e interessante? Lascia un mi piace qui sotto.
Okay, now a little memory test. Okay, so close your notebooks if you have them. Okay, and using only your memory without looking at your notes or the slides, can you remember the missing words to complete the phrasal verbs? Okay, pause the video and try it. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. This year, I'd like to have a healthier lifestyle. I want to cut down on junk food and prepare my own meals at home. I think it's also time to give up smoking and work out more. Yeah, so work out, go to the gym, do exercise. Maybe I should take up a new hobby or sport. What's also necessary is to start saving some money. I've spent so much money on clothes and shoes I never wear. I really need to put some money aside, okay, so that I can save up for PlayStation 5. If I want to make more money, I should also seek out a new job. Finally, what I really want is to fall for somebody and go on a romantic trip to Paris. Okay, how did you do? 100%? Anyone? 80%? 60? Okay. Okay, so again, without looking, let's try the same thing. This time you have to remember the whole phrasal verb. So what's the verb and what are the prepositions? Okay, pause the video, try it again. Okay, so how well did you do this time? Did you get the same number or less? Okay, so you can go back, you can check the previous texts, yeah, and have a look there. That's useful to do in your own time. Okay, but this is a very good way of forcing yourself to remember, forcing your brain to work. But the key is to not have the notes in front of you, because then you can cheat. Yeah, you've got to really, really make your brain do the work. Okay. Okay, so finally, let's have a think. Which of these New Year's resolutions that we discussed today, which do you think are the easiest and which do you think are the most difficult to achieve? Yeah, if you're by yourself, maybe make some sentences. What do you think are the easiest and why? Which are the most difficult and why? If you're with a partner, you could practice some speaking, okay, and share your ideas. Okay, so pause the tape and do the final discussion. Okay, that is everything. Yeah, so I hope you've got some ideas for your New Year's resolutions. Okay, thank you for watching the video and best of luck for 2020.
Ti consiglio di visitare il sito di Zainetto Verde e soprattutto di iscriverti al nostro canale YouTube, dove troverai ogni mese una nuova lezione di pillole d'inglese e tanto altro.